All right, you guys, I'm here to share another wild manifestation story and one that actually I was kind of irritated in the process of when it was happening. But I just want to explain to you guys how it happened. Okay, so my backyard is a fucking atrocious, right? Like I have 4 foot weeds in my backyard because we've gotten a lot of rain back here and I must have like some weed. I don't know, whatever causes weeds to grow, like I got a bunch of them because like literally 4 foot weeds in my backyard. So the last time my weeds were pulled was probably like 6 months ago. So my backyard has been looking like a mess. Well, it's getting warmer here. I've been wanting my backyard to be cleaned, whatever. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna see if I can manifest this, right? Had no idea how it was gonna happen, whatever. But the craziest thing was I remember going to bed, being intentional about it, and was like, my backyard is going to be cleaned. I envisioned me sitting in my backyard because summer is coming up with my fire pit. I wanted to get a hammock so that I could lay out in my backyard. Like I had this whole visualization in my head, right? So last night, I'm going to talk about this because it also talks about the bridge of incidences, which is something that I struggle with. Basically, bridge of incidences are things that happen that lead up to your manifestation coming true. However, in the moment, you don't realize it and you may look at it as a negative or as a challenge or whatever. But what you're not realizing is this is something that has to happen in order to get you to what you manifested. A perfect example of this would be like, let's say you're manifesting $100,000 a year job, but you're currently in a job that's paying you $30,000 a year. Well, the logic is in order to get that $100,000 a year job, you're going to have to leave the $20,000 or $30,000 a year job, right? Well, leaving that job, depending on when it happened, if you don't have another job lined up, can be scary, could be stressful, could bring on anxiety or whatever, because we need a job to live and to eat. So when you take that away, it's scary. But in order to get to what you want, you have to do it. Okay. So bridge of incidences. Okay. That's why sometimes when you're manifesting, it sometimes feels like things are falling apart, but they're really not falling apart. They're falling together. What my manifestation coach told me. Still working on that. Anyways, so I was getting ready to go to bed last night. Well, last night was trash day, right? So I had to take our trash cans out. Well, by the time I realized it was almost midnight. I was tired. I was already in bed, showered, comfortable, whatever. Literally laid in my bed, tossed and turned like, God, I really do not want to go take out these damn trash cans, right? I even said, well, maybe tomorrow I'll take some of the trash out of this trash can and put it in the other trash can. So then anything that I could do to not have to get up to go take these trash cans out, right? But everything told me, Courtney, just go take the trash cans out. So I did. I got up last night. Now I've been keeping my trash cans in my backyard, right? I have a lock on my gate. So I came down last night, unlocked my gate, drug my trash can out, put it out on the street, went back upstairs, went to sleep, okay? Woke up this morning, two of my friends called me. We jumped on a FaceTime call, so we're talking, right? While we're talking, on Mondays, my gardeners come, right? So the people next door, they get their backyard and their front yard done. Me, my property manager, only pays for the front yard to be done. So I have to do the backyard, right? Whatever, it is what it is. So I'm on the phone talking to my friends and I'm like, my God, these people are so fucking loud. I was like, they literally sound like they're in my damn living room. Like, what the hell is going on? So I'm like really annoyed, literally was getting ready to open the window and cuss their asses out because I'm like, this is ridiculous. Like, it's way too early in the morning for this, right? But I didn't. I just closed my windows and went on about my business talking to my friends on the phone. So then I get up, I come downstairs. My nieces spent the night last night. So I get up, come downstairs to make them breakfast. And I'm standing in the kitchen cooking bacon. And I just so happened to look outside of my patio door. And y'all, my entire fucking backyard was clean. Not a weed anywhere to be found. And I'm sitting there like, what the fuck just happened here? Like, what the hell? So the people who were cleaning, they're still outside because now they're doing the front. And I'm like, So I go outside and I'm like, hey, and the guy runs over to me. He's like, hey, he goes, I just want to let you know. He goes, I'm so sorry. He goes, we got a brand new crew. He goes, we do your house and we do the neighbor's house. He goes, normally we do the backyard and the front yard of their house, and we do the front yard only of your house. However, I got here late, and when I got here late, all they knew was they had to do a backyard and they didn't know which house it was. So they did your backyard. But don't worry about it. We're not going to charge you. Totally free. It was our mistake. Whatever. Y'all, I got my entire backyard clean, weeds and all, and I manifested that shit. I'm actually going to show you what my backyard looks like right now, you guys, because this is wild. This is absolutely wild. Look at that, you guys. Not a weed anywhere in sight to be seen. And what is crazy, you guys? This entire backyard was full of weeds. I wish I had taken a picture of it before. I literally called Reese downstairs and I was like, oh my God, Reese, she came downstairs. She was like, oh my God, what happened to the backyard? But this takes me back to my first, what I was talking to you guys about, the bridge of incidences, and how my coach was trying to explain it to me. Now, the bridge of incidences for me was last night happened to be trash night. Now, here's the thing. Had I not gotten up last night like I was supposed to and taken my trash cans out, there's a lock on my back gate. When I came downstairs to bring the trash cans out, I was so tired that when I went back upstairs, I forgot to lock my gate. So when they came in to clean, the gate was open. So that's how they ended up getting the wrong house. Had I not come downstairs and taken my trash cans out, my gate would have stayed locked and they would have never cleaned my backyard. Bridge of incidences. Manifestation is real, y'all.